Hi friends, welcome to this vlog. As I'm sure you know from the title of this video, we are planting a garden today. So the situation is my landlord has been building a condo not in sort of in my backyard, but like to the right. And when I first moved in, I asked if it would be possible for me to plant some things, either like get a planter, put it in the backyard, whatever, if that was okay with him. And he was like, yeah, totally. And he was like, hey, we're gonna do this construction. I'll put a box in there. So I have a planter box. So now I need to put some things in it. Unfortunately, it looks like it's kind of misty and gross outside. It looks like it might actually be raining. So hopefully, it's supposed to be sunny today. So hopefully the weather will get better. But Thomas and I are going to go buy some plants and then come back here, put them in the ground. Looking at the weather now, it doesn't look great, but I have high hopes that it will be a good day and the weather will improve. And if not, my soil's already watered, so that's one less thing for me to do. Anyway, I need to leave here in the next like 5 minutes, but I just wanted to give a little intro to this. I don't know that I'll be talking much at the plant store, but it is very, very huge. I've been told that this one in particular is overwhelming because it's just so large, but it should be fun. Also, for those who might want an update on my little herb garden, these are some lavenders that I did, and I have an area over here where I was putting the starters and stuff with these lights. These ones, because the seeds were expired, and like, I don't know, it sounds weird, but I was like, will they grow? So I put a bunch in here and I had to thin them out. They're growing really well. I never started it under those lights though. I just put it in this windowsill, and this windowsill is apparently a magical windowsill because, so you can't see here, but this is rosemary, which kind of like died in the light, and I put more seeds in. You can kind of see one starting to grow up. And then this is, what is this, thyme, which has sprouted. So like before I put it in this windowsill, it was just like that. That's all it was. And then this basil has also sprouted off in this windowsill. So apparently this windowsill gets optimal light. I don't know. This is another tiny lavender. This is one that I started under the light. And then this is my sage, which again was starting to die. But you can see it's starting to get some new growth there. And the reason, as far as I'm aware, for starting your garden under grow lights is one, you can start growing them while it's still cold outside. As long as your temperature of your house is decent and you're giving them water, they are getting light as well. So you can start them a little bit earlier and then transplant them outside if that's what you desire. The other reason I think is when the light source like this is so close to the plants aren't having to reach up to the light source. They're able to work on their root system, so they get a really good deep roots. So they're healthier. They're not putting all of their energy into getting tall and growing leaves, as where like you can see my lavender is huge. It is super tall. But when I took out the smaller sprouts when I was thinning it, the roots were really shallow. So that could be potentially a bad thing in the future, but they seem fine for now. So that is why I think some people recommend doing this. I don't know. I'm new to plants and gardening and all of this stuff, so I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go. Okay. Okay, let me do a little haul. First, I got gloves that actually fit me. I've never had a pair of garden gloves that fit. They're size small. I feel like a child. So, first thing, some soil is meant for vegetables, so it should be good. There's also this tomato plant. It is for Roma tomatoes. And then this pepper plant for bell peppers. I think they'll be red bell peppers. There's already one little guy growing on here, so that's pretty cool. And then some white onions, and I was reading in the car that you can harvest them, and if you don't harvest them, they'll flower, and you can take those flowers or the buds before they flower and get the seeds out of them to harvest or to plant next year. So I'm gonna try to do that with at least one of these guys. And then some lettuce. This is Great Lakes Head, which I think is a type of iceberg lettuce. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know that much about types of lettuce. And then this guy right here is a zucchini. And then there's this basil plant. I know I have basil inside, but I want something outside. I don't think my indoor one is good to transplant yet. And then this strawberry. They had a lot of types of strawberries, and I don't really know too much about the differences, but this is a Cabrillo, not sure how to pronounce that. It looks healthy, and it looks like there's like, I don't know if it's two or just two that are really close to each other, but I got that. So I'm gonna figure out how to put them in my planter. The birds are really loud right now, but we've got this little guy hanging out with us while we plant. Here's what we've got for now. I'm sure I'll be updating in later vlogs, so stay tuned for that. Got our tomato, our pepper, basil, onion, strawberry, and it had this long vine, so I'm burying it in the hopes it'll take root and create a second plant. And then we have our lettuces and our squash, which usually takes a lot of space, so I'm hoping it can kind of just like grow into these areas in the corner there. Anyway, that's it. Hey, I'm just here to end this video. I know it was kind of a short one, but I just thought it would be kind of fun. This is my first time ever really planting a garden. When I was a kid, at my parents' place, we did have a small planter and I planted like some strawberries, squash, peas, whatever, but this is the first time as an adult doing everything myself. So hopefully it goes okay. I did just now go out and film little footage, and there's a ladybug out there, which makes me happy. I like that. So hopefully there'll be more ladybugs. I think those are just supposed to be good for plants that eat the aphids and stuff that eat the leaves, if I'm correct. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, that's it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. Stay tuned for vlogs because I'll probably share the status of the garden as we go. If it gets really crazy, maybe I'll do a complete status update, but I feel like I probably don't need an entire video for that. Anyway, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!